What's up, real? It's your boy Corey Joe, and today we got a special guest, my friend, my homie, my kid's mother, Keesha Jones.
Hello.
But anyways, today this podcast is about co-parenting, being able to get along and be there and helping each other out when it's time. But anyways, life and growth. Looking back since divorce in 2011, what do you feel proudest about the life you built for yourself?
I would say being able to take care of my kids financially with no struggle and making sure that my kids get everything that they need to succeed and see me do things that can make them see and grow from and do better.
Yeah, and you do be doing the things they need. I do it once, but yeah. So, what's been the hardest season for you as a woman and a mother, and how did you push through it?
I would say technically with that nothing really. Nothing.
Nothing really been too hard. You was able
Mm,
to get through it.
nope. Nope.
Yeah, because you paid that way for yourself. I mean, for
Yeah.
yourself
Yeah.
to be able to. Okay. How you stay grounded when life, work, and parenting all start pulling you at once?
Pray and prioritize.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So, single motherhood and strength. What does being a single mother of five really look like behind the scenes that people don't always see?
Chaos getting your children on one accord. You dealing with multiple personalities, so you can't treat all of your kids the same.
Yeah,
Making sure that they understand because you might do something for one kid, but the other kid can't do it, and making sure that they understand why you doing this and that for that other kid and not them.
okay. Now, I know time flies. I don't know if you still do hair or not, but how do you manage working, running your hair business, handling money, and still showing up for the kids?
Well, no, I don't do hair anymore.
Okay.
Um, but as far as me doing all that, it's just basically what you call that schedule. You
Hmm.
you have to have structure. So I know what I gotta do, so I put the most important thing, like say for instance, one of my kids have to do something and I can't make it, that's when the other parent come in,
Yeah.
you know. That's basically it.
Okay. What made it? I'm sorry. What motivates you on the days you tired, but you still got to keep going?
Them kids.
Yeah. All right. Co-parenting and respect. What do you think has helped you co-parent successfully all these years without going backwards?
I can say as far as that is because we're not the normal co-parent and
Right.
we don't bicker. We're more so it's the kids.
That's it.
What we got going on is not the kids' business.
Right.
And the main goal for us is making sure the kids getting what they need. And me personally, I feel like I ain't got time bickering. I feel
Right.
like when you see them people that's supposed to be co-parenting and they still argue, I feel like that's because they still one of the person is still liking that person, or they still doing something.
Yeah. Still
And for
messing around
us, we never did anything
since
after we
day one.
got a divorce, you know. So I think that's why our relationship is the way how it is because we don't mix
None of that.
none of that stuff in. We're strictly friends and it's strictly about the kids.
Right. What do you appreciate most about how we handle transportation schedules and practicing together with these kids? I mean, and
Yeah,
practices. Take them to the practices and stuff.
if I can't do it, you do it.
Right.
You know, it's like we understand everybody has a life, and shit happens. So at the end of the day, if I can't do it, see if your daddy can. If he can't do it, then
Might
nine times
just
out
get
of
some.
10, you're gonna have to either see if you can find you a ride. But for the most part, if I can't do it, you do it.
Right. Are there ways I help you that really made things a little easier for you in these last whole bunch of years?
Keeping my other two kids.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up. Supporting teamwork, and that goes to that. How can I continue to support you, and how can I continue to support you better as a co-parent, not as an ex, but as a partner in raising these kids like we have been?
I mean, I as far as that support is there, getting your kids more, but you get them all the time. It's really
Yeah,
nothing to change
yeah,
about that. So I really don't have nothing to say about that. And they older. They can do a lot of stuff themselves now. They don't need 24-hour care.
yeah.
So
And then you got that bag, so that helps a lot of stuff.
whatever. Whatever.
Is there anything else you needed from me to? Uh, is anything in the past that you needed from me that you didn't feel comfortable asking for?
No.
What does good co-parenting look like to you now versus back
Don't listen to the kids because the
then?
kids will definitely try and put y'all together and play both sides.
Yeah,
It's always best to go to the parent instead of the kid
yeah.
because the kid is looking to win no matter what.
That's your that story. Uh,
Oh, tell me about it.
what do you hope our kids say about us when they grown? When
That I was a
all of
good
them
parent.
grown.
I hope my kids said I was a good parent. I can be a little bit, and stuck in my ways. You're going to do what I want you to do, what I tell you to do. But overall, I will hope they will say that they had a good growing experience.
What values do you feel we did a good job in teaching them together?
They are very respectful kids.
Yeah.
They really are.
They mean, but they
Yeah,
respectful
they're
doing
really
it.
respectful kids.
How do you think our ability to get along has affected them?
I think it affected them in a good way because they never,
Yeah,
we never really had no chaos like that. Like, I don't talk bad about the other parent to the kids. I want my kids to make their own opinion of their parent, of the other parent.
right.
So if me and him got something going on, I vent to my cousin, my friend, but I make sure my kids don't hear that negative feedback. But for the most part, we really haven't had no spit like that.
Since like the beginning, it might have
Yeah,
been a little
yeah, yeah. So
15 years ago.
other than that, that's about it.
Yeah, I think it helped them also, and like like they could have been worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they some pretty good kids. They managed with respect, but like you said, just kind of mean. That's it.
yeah.
To me, like your two youngest kids, to me, ain't as mean as our
Sky
kids.
is mean.
Yeah, she a different man. She's
Yeah,
scrapping
she
me.
she she mean.
All right, reflection, respect. Oh wait, yeah. What lessons has co-parenting taught you about forgiveness, maturity, or growth?
That people can change.
Yeah,
And some people can, some people don't, but people can change. And a lot of times you can't hold the past. You have to learn how to let the past go because if you don't, it'll keep bringing up that same tension. So if you be the bigger person and let a lot of stuff go, you can grow for that.
right. If you could give advice to another parent, or to other parents who are divorced but trying to do right by their kids, what would you say?
Don't hold your kids as a pawn. Just because that man not giving you anything, you still need to let that child see that parent. Um, and if you want a good co-parent to parent experience, don't sleep. Y'all over. Don't go back and try and
Mm-hmm.
sleep with that person because that's more chaos.
Yeah,
So if you just keep it like like a friendship. Because at the end of the day, you still family because you
Right,
got kids. But
right,
if you keep it respectful, and it shouldn't be an issue.
right. What does what does mutual respect mean to you in this stage of our lives?
What he got going on, that's his business. I don't get in his business, and he don't get in mine because
Nope.
it's nothing to do with me. As long as it's not affecting my kids. When it's affecting my kids,
Then it's
then I have an issue. I have a big issue with
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. And like you done gave me advice, I done gave you advice like over the years or whatever, and everything kind of always worked out because neither one of us been no argumentative person. And it's
And I
like,
just want to say that one thing though, because when you have a good co-parent and people used to toxic co-parenting, and when I do meet other people and they see how me and my kids' fathers get along, they think up and down. They swear up and down that I'm still sleeping with them.
yeah,
And no, I once I'm done, I'm done. I don't go back. And I think it's because so many people are used to toxic relationships. So then when they see a healthy one, they basically, I feel like they reflecting
yeah,
because they still messing around with
yeah.
they
Like
ex.
how they get along like that
Yeah,
and how
yeah,
this and that.
yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
that'd be crazy though. That's like if you talk to somebody, whatever, I'd be like meeting them and let them know, and then I let them know I got a girl, and this is that, whatever. So it don't cause no problems. But everybody can't do what we do. Like I noticed that, like I done seen so many people into it over nothing. Like the guy bringing his girl's son home. And the baby daddy over there flipping out like, nigga, you got my kid, this, that. Like,
And then that's the thing. You can't
dumb.
dictate what goes on in my household. What goes on in my household is my household. Just like I can't dictate what goes in yours. And that's where people get it fucked up at. Because at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the day, we done and over with. You can't tell me who I can and can't have around my kids.
Mm-hmm.
If especially if they not harming them or doing anything to them, what does it matter as long as they
Mm-hmm.
treating your kids fine?
Yeah. So look, we close to wrapping up. Is there anything you want to add or want people to understand better about your journey?
Mm-mm, no.
Okay. What are you most proud of yourself in today?
um I would say I'm grateful for what I have and what I accomplished, but I feel like I could be way farther than what I am.
Oh,
So,
okay. Is there anything you'd like to add or talk about before we wrap up this podcast?
mm, when your kids get older, their real personality starts showing.
Yeah.
And sometimes you want to reach out and touch them in a hurtful way. But I learned from dealing with my oldest, a lot of times you just got to let them be and let them figure it out themselves. You only can control them so much once they get a certain age. And if they don't grasp that you're just trying to make sure that they have a better life than you, then
Mhm.
that's something that they have to deal with.
And one thing I could say is, be there for them, help them, but don't give them 100% everything. You got to teach them some type
And
of
see, that's my
responsibility.
problem.
Yeah, see, but the thing is, like, you help them in a different way. Like you done bought a couple cars or whatever. But the thing is, she's doing good. It ain't like she doing nothing. Even though she ain't doing what we
Yeah, but
wanted,
I feel like
she
if
still,
I would have, don't give your kids stuff so freely. I feel like if I
yeah,
would have made her,
like earn it a little bit.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and study just, because now that's trickling down on the next one. Feel
Mm.
as because I bought her 3 cars, then she gonna buy me a car. Like I'm obligated, but I'm like and I tell my older kids, I'm not doing the same thing that I did for your sister versus you because of the mistakes that I have made. If you want something, you're gonna have to work, and I'll meet you.
because it kind of becomes like entitlement, like they be
Yes.
expecting us to do everything or whatever. But I just do what I can, and if it's something like emergency, or something that's gonna have her get to work and school or whatever. But other than that, like I still feel you did good and do good, but we have learned though.
Yeah.
But is there anything else you want to say? That's it.
Mm-mm. Nope, that's it.
Okay, y'all. Wrapping up the Gorillas Groove podcast today with the special with my kids, Mama Keesha Jones. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. It's your boy Corey Joe. We out.